Now, let me straight away go to Mr. Nandakumar Sharma. Your response on this bite, he's saying that he has a timeline and in 6 months, there can be some modicum of or an ordinariness of life can resume in Imphal, if I have to say, because I'm not going to use the word peace, because peace can be a timeline between two ends of violence, a modicum of normalcy.
Kartikeya, I do agree with you. Bringing peace in 6 months would be difficult. However, it can bring to certain normalcy compared to the prevailing situation. However, to bring certain comfortable stages for both the communities, it requires first to disarm the armed militants groups, especially the Kuki groups. I would once again emphasize on it. Once in fact, in Valley, some certain areas have been conducted operations and the recovery of arms are coming in the news. But if you do not confiscated arms by the Kuki arms group, it will be very difficult. It will be seen as a bias operation by the Meitei communities. So, firstly, the arms group, the Kuki Shu arms group, are also need to be disarmed. And also, CM has mentioned in his interview that he could not go, he cannot go to the Kuki dominated areas. So, he had to go to some other places. He must be meaning some other states for negotiations. So, how difficult for the common people, the Meiteis especially, to go for normal routine businesses? It's very difficult, and that's why the national highways are blocked. So, in my opinion, to bring peace or to bring normalcy, opening of the national highways is very much important. Until unless you normalize this business lifeline of the Meitei community, especially those who are staying in Valley, including Meitei, Nagas, and all other communities, it will be very difficult because if you chop the lifeline, it will be very difficult to make a talking term. So my first recommendation or suggestion would be open the national highways with adequate security guards. With this,
are you saying that? Mr. Sharma? Are you saying that the national highway is dysfunctional in Manipur? Are you saying that?
Yeah, for the Meiteis, it is dysfunction for the Meiteis. Access by the Meitei people are not allowed. See, you have heard CM saying that he cannot go to the Kuki dominated areas for visiting the relief camps or for negotiation. He has mentioned that he had to talk in some other places. So how difficult for the common people, you can understand or you can estimate from his statement. So the first is these national highways are to be cleared, then only Meitei will have certain sense of relief or sense of secureness or sense of some comfortable. Then only the peace and the normalcy can bring. This is my take, Kartikeya.
The development of hill areas. Do you think it's a breaking point, or do you think it's a demand which is rhetorical? It's a rhetorical for larger issues to be settled.
Yes, Kartikeyan, first of all, I have listened totally what Mr. N Biren Singh has spoken to the PTI. This is about no separate administration for cookies in hill areas. To some extent, I can well tell you that I have remained there. I served there for more than 9 years, and it's a small state, and that was very well controlled also. Now, of course, things are different. And if we really divide it, Nagas will also come forward. They will also come for asking Ukrul and Tamenglong and all to be separated from Manipur. And similarly, they will ask for Chandel also. So you cannot just ask a division of Manipur. What my previous speaker was telling, he is correct that as far as now is concerned, the field situation is concerned, things are very different. People the Meiteis cannot go to Churachandpur, Kankopi, and Singhat and Bihang and those areas. And they also cannot penetrate plain areas. So things are totally, it's very bad. But I'll tell you that, yes, hill administration, that separate administration definitely cannot be given. Otherwise, things will go worse day by day.
Do you think, Misao, that national, as Mr. Sharma is saying, and I don't want it to become a sort of a conversation between you and Mr. Sharma, do you think the national highways have become an issue for the Valley community, Misao?
Kartikeya, that's always a surprise for me, because someone who's sitting in Delhi and always commenting without having actual understanding of on the ground. I'll tell you, National Highway has been open and goods, supplies are all regularly being transported. And now, just because of landslide, which is taking place in Nagaland, I think highway is blocked. And the very fact that, I mean, we are a panelist here, I think we should also be not biased in the way how we talk, because rather than bringing normalcy to the people, we are our one-sided talk can also further fuel the situation.
Okay.
Now the highway, both the highway are open, transports of goods are taking place regularly, and when you are only speaking for the behalf of the Meiteis, I think you are too communal. I will tell you, we are in a situation where both the community are at war, and you expecting the Kuki community to give a safe passage to the Meitei, I think you are too selfish. What about those our people who cannot access the facilities which are in Infal, the flight facilities? Why are you not silent on that? I think we must be fair enough in talking all these things. You should not be one-sided. And I don't want to be one-sided. What I'm saying is like Manipur is in a deep conflict situation where the level of mistrust is to that extent, and the wound has been too deep, and bringing back the state into normalcy, as Biren Singh was promising within 6 months. I don't know what is the discussion with the Home Ministry. Maybe he's not taken into confidence. And I'm hoping in 6 months' time, if he is promising in 6 months' time, there might be some political solution. And if so, then I'm expecting 6 months' time normalcy in Manipur. Until then, this is just a hype.
Okay.
Which
Fair
he's
enough.
trying
Fair
to.
enough. Fair enough.
He's
Fair enough.
speaking to.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Mesa. You made your point. Mr. Sharma, then I need to go to Mr. P.K. Mishra. Your point. Immediately, there's another bite I need to play.
Yes. National Highway. I would like to say that National Highway is not for only the Meitei or Kuki or Naga. It is for everybody. So when Mr. Hazang says, I being communal, blame me as a communal, tell me as a communal, I don't have any problem. But you have
I think you should understand that
it
one.
is not under the mercy of the Kuki community that Meitei should be permitted to access the national highways. It should be the responsibility of
all
central
those
government and the
infrastructure
Manipur
and the
government.
best facilities which you are only
highways are
concentrating
free
in
from
Imphal?
all the fear.
Why are you not allowing us to access those medical facilities when numbers of people are dying because of health
it is
issue?
responsibility of the
And now you
government
are
of
talking
India
about
to protect the
national
highways
highway
so
not
that Meitei
open.
can access
And
it and do regulate
your
businesses.
blatant
Okay,
lie is
okay,
something
okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Come and see.
Okay. ठीक है. It's a contentious issue.
Yesterday, during the debate, Hazang has said that the Kuki communities are not able to come to Imphal for using the facility of airport if when they want to travel by air. So it is incorrect. I could not mention in the debate because he was continuously interrupting while I was talking, so I was disturbed. However, I clarified that the Kuki community has no problem in using the airport at Imphal. They have a helicopter facility which directly lands to the airport, which is well protected by the Airport Authority of India and the CIF personnel along with the army personnel. So they do not come out of the airport. So the availing the facility of aircraft from Impal to anywhere by the Kuki community is not at all a problem. And also, Meitei never say not to come towards the valley or not to come to Imphal. It is their inhibition that they are not coming. However, Kuki on the other hand, they say on the other hand, do not allow Meitei community to go towards the Kuki dominated places like More, Churchanpur or Kangpokpi. Even the using of national highways like NH2 and NH37 by the Meiteis are completely banned by the Kuki community. The Meiteis are not allowed to access these highways, which I have been mentioning.
I'll come back to it. There are other important things which he has said. He also addressed the issue of Arambai Tengal. Biren Singh mentioned that the Meitei group has been warned. Now, I'll go to Nandakumar Sharma. Mr. Sharma, I think there are two issues here. And both these issues are important. He says that the drug was an issue, but the immediate issue was the reservation. Do you agree with that? The
Yes,
trigger point,
drug is a
that's he
problem.
said.
Drug is a problem. It's a very problem which happening for a long time. But the High Court decision, I would not agree because every day many High Courts give decision. But after a decision, if people started reacting like this, then what will be the condition of our country? So I don't buy with the decision of the High Court. In fact, and the High Court is just recommending or advising the state to recommend papers which are with the government of Manipur, and it's not giving any direction, and it is out of the purview of the High Court to grant the status of ST to Meitei or any community. Everybody knows it, and there is a process laid down for granting this ST status. So it will be just say excuse so that to mislead the people. So it was already something would have been planned just to happen this event. Kartikeya, with this I keep and I put my point. And also I would like to bring out one more point about the bringing peace. In your interview with Mr. Selen Haukip, he was saying that the Manipur government is not willing to sign the agreement. And the agreement is a tripartite agreement, SU agreement. Manipur government is not willing, but he was emphasizing that Manipur government must sign under the instruction of government of India, which is absolutely incorrect. An agreement has to be willingly. So with this attitude by the Mr. Haukip, who is the Kano leader, I think it will be very difficult to negotiate with these 2,181 armed groups. So we must bring down, and the I might say, and the military might of India must not bow down to these 2,181 militant groups. If we bow down, then it will be demeaning the military might of India. Kartikeya.